Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Halo Infinite. Doing something a little different. I've done this a few times for Halo and one time for COD. I'm going to be checking out a cross-promotional bonus, in-game bonus, that Halo has sorted out, I guess, and did last season. It was at the end of season 3 that they did this cross promotion, and if you bought the item, you'd get a DLC code code that you could enter into the Halo waypoint, and by doing so, you were going to get a coating, an armor coating, come season 4. So as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing the Dr. Squatch Spartan Scrub cross promotion. Dr. Squatch is like a soap company, I guess, in the US, like a kind of specialty soap company. And actually, quite a while ago, they did do like a limited time Spartan Scrub, which is basically a Spartan themed soap. And when they initially did it, I don't believe there was any like cross promotion going on as far as like DLC codes go. I don't know like how, I mean like the licensing and all. I don't know how that worked out with like Halo and this Dr. Squatch. But then they recently, like I said, last season brought back the Spartan Scrub. Again, I presume it's a limited time soap, so it's already been sold out, unfortunately. But yeah, if you bought the soap bar in particular, you'd get yourself a code. There's a few actual like bundles. There was the soap, and then there was like a Dio stick. That was also like a Spartan themed Dio stick. And then the bundle which included both the soap and the Dio stick. For this promotion, all you needed to do was buy the soap. It was the soap that was the most important thing. Inside the soap box was the code for it. Now, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I am not sponsored by any of these, either Halo or Dr. Squatch. I bought the soap personally. Unfortunately, because the soap is kind of limited to like North America, I suspect, and I don't know, maybe they ship outside into certain regions, but definitely not to India. So I had the soap shipped to my aunt who lives in the US, and she kind of like forwarded me the code. This is not a review on the soap. I just don't know anything about like how good or bad the soap is. This is more just showcasing the DLC item that you get from buying the soap. The price of the soap is the normal price and stuff like that, so there was no like additional cost to get this special limited edition soap or anything. That being said, though, I do think the soap is kind of overpriced. I don't know how like artisanal soaps are cost in the US, but just as a rough like kind of gauge, I sort of took the value of just the soap, not including the shipping cost, just the soap, and it equated like to like many multi-packs of commercial soap in India. So quite an expensive soap bar. I don't know how good or bad it is. The nice thing is my aunt has said she'll bring the soap back for me because I kind of wanted it as a collectible more than anything else. I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool collectible. So yeah, I will eventually get the soap, but I'll probably never use it. I don't know. What's up, Rogue? How you doing? Now, for those of you interested in this promotion, I'm kind of like torn because the website link that I can provide that'll kind of lead you to this promotion is also the selling page for the soap on the Dr. Squatch website. And I mean, like I said, it's already sold out, but it is also the better place to see if the promotion is available, right? The other option that I'm debating whether either I do that website link so you guys can find it, or I might just link the like Dr. Squatch, like they have like a YouTube channel where they like put their kind of like they advertise their soaps in like kind of fun, shorts and short videos. And the Spartan Scrub is advertised in one of their shorts. So either the link to their short YouTube video that will eventually lead you to the website, or I'll link the website in itself directly. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I paid money for the soap. I bought it. I paid the shipping and all that to get it to my aunt. But yeah. And like I said, it's out of stock at the moment. And I don't know if they do restock the soap, whether the promotion will apply still to the restock. So my advice is, if you are interested and you're looking through, whether it's the link of the website or the link through the short that I provide on the thing, do your own research and make sure you are getting the promotional item if that's specifically what you want from it. Because they might restock the soap, but then the promotion is no longer tied to it like it initially was with the original soap. Yeah. Again, the soap bar it's like $8 for a soap, man. It's pretty pricey. Fucking soap bar, dude. But I don't know. It might be like an amazing soap or something like that. So the big item you're gonna get from what's it called, buying the soap, is a code for the Smellbringer armor coating. And this armor coating, Smellbringer armor coating, it applies to all your armor, like all the armor cores. So it's not just a single armor coating for just the Mark 7 or anything like that. It's for all your cores, and you can deck out your Spartan exactly the way you want with this coating applied to it, right? So yeah, that's the only item you get from the thing. But like I said, it is for every single core. Sort of like, is actually sort of, I guess, like the first, well, I don't know. They have been selling universal coatings, but yeah, they have. The joke is, when they did actually release the advertisement for the Smellbringer, it was the first look that we got of the Hazmat core, because we hadn't yet seen the Hazmat core in game. Since this promotion was something that would apply to Season 4's armors, they did actually showcase the Hazmat core with the Smellbringer coating on it. And that's how everyone got to see it firsthand. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a peek at all the armor coatings for the various Spartans with the Smellbringer tied to it. And this one is the Mark 7. Now, I'm not going to change all the attachments. I've just applied the coating to my Spartan look. I think the unique aspect of this coating is like the wood finish, kind of like arm things and stuff like that. There's certain, like the brown elements that almost looks like a wood finish to it. Almost. Looks very cool. And there's also a little bit on his helmet there. That brown. Then the metallic red and stuff like that. I honestly didn't really like this coating, and I was like, about to not buy the soap for this code. But then I saw the wood finish on it, and I actually do like the wood finish on it. And even though, honestly, it's not really gonna, the coating's okay, but the wood finish sold me on it. Let's put it that way. I didn't have an issue with the coating. I was just like, oh, it's nothing special. And then when I saw that kind of those small elements to the coating, I was like, oh, that actually does kind of sort of add value to it, and makes it a little interesting, something fun to try out. Looks like it's on his shoes also, but I can't see the shoes fully in the lighting. But yeah, it does look like that element is part of his boots. That's the Mark V with the coating. Again, just applied to the Spartan the way I've got him decked out. What's up, Slayer? How you doing? Again, wood finish elements and all that. Kind of cool. Obviously, the visor is not included and all like that. It's just the armor coating. I put the visor on just to like go with the coating a little bit. And I mixed up the visors based on like the armor core, so they're not all the same visor, but just so you can see how it looks with some of the visors and all. The Yoroi armor coating, or armor set with the coating. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, man, now that they're gonna do the chest plates and stuff that will apply the coating and all, it'll be pretty cool. Like, I'll be curious to see how like the chest plate applies the coating. Like whether it'll be the brown element, which would be a pretty cool chest plate, right? Like you have this big kind of wood finish on his chest. Be interesting. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people running this coding. A lot of people got it, man. I've said this before, but the Halo community is very passionate about their customization. I'm good, Slayer. It's really strange. Like, no other game has done this to me, but for some reason Halo and like their cross promotions makes me buy stuff that I just normally just would not bother buying, simply because I'm interested in the cross promotion. Like, I haven't bought a bar of soap in God knows how long. Eaglestrike. Like, usually I use the like liquid soap on like a scrub. Like, so I'll put the liquid soap on a scrub and scrub myself down. So I've just not bought a bar of soap in ages. Same things happened. Like, I never bought like a Funko Pop, but there was a coating on it with a Funko Pop. Nerf guns. Never bought a Nerf gun in my life. And yet for the Halo stuff, I bought it. But it's fun, you know. I don't know, man. It is interesting sort of stuff, the way they do this stuff, the cross-promotional stuff. And what's weird is usually these games will only do it for the beginning, the launch of their game, like COD. Most of their cross-promotional stuff is only limited to like the launch of their game. And then you never see another like cross-promotion. But I mean, I guess that's because their game is like a one-year thing. So every year they're doing the cross-promotion thing, but for their new one, right? But Halo does this kind of regularly, where they'll do these cross-promotional stuff. I've never used this Eaglestrike core, or maybe I've very limitedly used it. But I mean, that's mainly because I hardly played Season 2. I only came at the end. Rakshasa. Now this looks cool. You see a lot more elements to the coating with that red kind of vest inside. I mean, I wish COD would do stuff like this. Like, I'd be interested. I'm always like, I didn't study advertising hardcore. Like, it is part of my major. Like, I double majored in commercial photography and advertising. So sort of, I do have that in me. The Chimera core. So these things just fascinate me, like how these like cross-promotional things go down. Like, it just interests me. Unfortunately, I'd wager the COD promotions and all. Like, I'd definitely not. Like, you never see any of that stuff come to India. Like, some of the stuff, like some of the cross promotion Halo stuff, did actually come to India. Like the Nerf gun, one of the Nerf guns was sold in India. Like the assault rifle one. The shotgun wasn't. The shotgun I had to like buy and import, which was very costly. It was a little out. It was pretty ridiculous. I did that. I regretted importing that for show. I should have just sent it to my aunt and got the code and been happy with it. It's not like I use it like, what's it called, Nerf guns. But yeah, my aunt's pretty cool about this stuff and all. And she visits like, or someone from like, her family in that area will come to India, or like our family would go visit her regularly enough that stuff that I send to her tends to like, I do get the stuff eventually to like enjoy personally. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, again, the chest plates and the thing are taking the visor. So that brown element on his chest plate and his shoulder things, those are the visor. That's not the coating. But still, I thought it looked cool with the coating. The Mirage core. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like his arm thing doesn't take the coating. His arm piece. Yeah, this season I've heard like a lot of the like shoulder, I mean the chest stuff and all that should start from now on applying the coating to it, like your armor coating, whereas a lot of the old ones didn't bother. Which is a good thing. Like, I don't even know why in the first place it didn't. Like, it should have always been like that. And finally, the Hazmat core. Yeah, it's always fun, like having these kind of cross promotions because you get to get something that you might need or you might want to try out, or you don't mind giving a shot, like a soap or like a chips packet or whatever it be, like, right? And then you get something fun for your game along with it. So like it's always, I do enjoy these cross promotions. And like I said, even though I don't actually get to enjoy the soap immediately, I will get it eventually. And even if I didn't, it's a soap, who cares? The core itself is pretty fun also. to just try out and check out. And like I said, I'll probably not even bother using the soap. It'll just be like a collectible that sits in some dusty corner for the rest of time. The one criticism I do have for this these promotions, and they've done this a few times, but I kind of get it, but I also don't like the fact that it happens this way, is where you're buying the product, but you're only getting the reward like the next season, right? Like in this case. So like for me personally, I'm buying the soap, I've entered the code, and then I have to wait till season 4 to kick off before I can actually utilize this stuff. So I feel like as far as showcasing some of this stuff, a lot of this stuff gets lost with the ability to like cross promote. Like me showcasing this now, the fact that no one else can buy this the soap and get the code anymore because it's out of stock. It's like, dude, what's the point in showcasing it, I guess? But I mean, for me, it's more like a documentation also, partially, of these marketing things. All right, so the concept is I'm gonna play a few games like I normally do. I'll change up the core every game, but we won't be using all the cores because I'll only play like 3 games of quick play and then 1 game of I'll try to squeeze in big team battle if I can get into it, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, I'll try to change up the core every game, so we have a different core for each game. Is the goal. But like I said, probably we're not going to try out every core. Yeah, like I said, the fun stuff about these cross promotions tend to be like, you know, you get to experience something that you might not have, or if you do use it regularly, you still get to experience something. And then on top of that, you get something fun for your game. It's just a cool concept, I feel. And I'm almost positive, especially like I said, the Halo community, as passionate as they are about their customization, I'm guaranteeing Dr. Squatch probably sold to a lot of new customers simply because they just wanted the Halo code. But yeah, it gets them to like try out their soap and stuff like that.
Capture the flag.
God, look at the ping on this.
flag returned.
You're exposed, Spartan. Let's run for our lives at the base.
Jeez, okay.
Enemy flag returned.
Power items on the field.
Getting a lot of assists.
Enemy flag returned.
How did that not kill him? That direct impacted him, dude. That direct impact. Dude, I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder.
return.
Power weapons incoming. An oldie but a goodie. Power weapons up the grab. They've taken our flag. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. An ally took their flag.
Flag return. Flag captured.
Doesn't matter.
Five minutes remaining.
Our team took the enemy flag. Drop wall obtained. Power items on the way. Items available.
Enemy flag return.
No way.
Power weapons inbound.
Flag return. Flag captured.
Power weapons now available. An ally took their flag.
Dude, I'm not pressing the fucking... Dude, this game's lag sometimes. I shouldn't have jumped in that.
Enemy flag return.
Power items up for grabs. Woo! Anchor. Nice. They have our flag. Not good. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Where the fuck are these rockets going, man?
Flag return.
Mm.
1 minute remaining. Enemy flag returned.
Spartans are closing in.
Seconds remaining. Victory.
Connection is awful, but I did alright, I guess. Let's do the quick swap to a different armor. Let's do the Yoroi. Yeah, so I've also just sort of like I used to name these streams a little differently. Like I used to like categorize them as the big baller bundle streams, but I think I'm gonna keep the big baller bundle streams more dedicated to like in-game store items, like actual bundles in the in-game store. So I've switched up whenever it's like these kind of like marketing cross-promotional stuff. So the marketing mayhem is the stream titles now. It's just cheeseballness for fun. But also kind of I feel more appropriate for some of the more cross-promotional like in-game item stuff that I might showcase in the future or currently and all. I did rename the old ones to this also. Like just, but yeah. So whenever you see this marketing mayhem title in the future, it's probably something cross-promotional that I'm showcasing that decided to try out. This Pepsi cutlet. Like I feel like this promotion, they should have at least had a little bit of stock set aside for post season 4 of the like actual scrub, the soaps and all. So like people after season 4 like kicked off can still potentially have access to those coded products.
Strongholds.
But it actually sold out before season 3 even ended. So like people, but like I said, man, this Halo community, man, they are passionate about their customization.
Claim and hold the zones, Master.
Enemy team score.
We've captured Bravo. Stronghold Bravo lost.
Your team scoring.
Fear the pink mist. M41 Spanker inbound. The enemy has captured Charlie.
I shot, not I didn't fucking punch, man.
Shields are down.
Stronghold Bravo lost. Captured Alpha.
Enemy halfway to victory. Your team scoring.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy team scoring.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Again, dude. These fucking controllers, man. They become loose. This is such an expensive controller too, man, for this shit to happen, dude. Where the thumbsticks are like loose and it's just fucking misclicking when I'm not meant, like when it's not meant to. It's fucking really annoying, man. The Elite controller is so overpriced. And it just breaks, like, it just doesn't last, dude, like any other controller.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Alpha is ours. 41 Spanker.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Stronghold Alpha lost. It's yours. Now we take it.
Dude, this fucking melee thing is bugging the shit out of me.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
I'm not clicking that button, dude.
Team scoring.
Dude, how did we not score anything for this long, dude? Get A, man, or get...
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Enemy team scoring.
Jeez, man. What's up, crazy? Dude, I am telling you, these fucking controllers are just not worth the money. It just isn't. Like, not only is the right bumper busted for me in this controller, this Elite controller, but now this thumbstick is so loose that it's like meleeing when it shouldn't. I guess I could disable it. I might do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to disable the melee on the controller thing. Hang on. Jeez, I got wrecked on that one. Hang on. It's just too annoying not to. Accessories. Configure, please. Halo. Wireless. Thank you. I'm just gonna unmap it because it's just too annoying. It's getting me killed too much. I mean, I shouldn't have to do that. It's just like these controllers are so cheaply made, dude. Let's go with the Hazmat for this one. Like usually, like what'll happen is when you do these panic melees, what's happening is the controller's old, right? So the firmness between like your movement and the click, it becomes looser and looser, right? The more you like use the controller. So it'll just start clicking when you're just making movements or like turning quickly and stuff like that. But that doesn't happen on like the fresher controllers because it's more firm. But the point being, like, these controllers are so expensive, like the Elite controllers. The fact that this happens at all, and like there's no way of fixing it, it's just so disappointing. Uma, just throw rabbit jaru. Yeah, and like I said, the top right bumper button completely is like bugged out now. Like I have to press it multiple times just for it to register because it's not clicking properly. I don't know, man. I'm tempted to like buy another one though, eventually. But at the same time, man, I don't know, man. I don't like the fact that I have to. I might file a complaint, like with the repair service, and see if there's some way to fix it or something, maybe, if it's not too expensive. I'm planning on using the Xbox more, so like I might just buy a new one, dude. That might just be the only recourse. How long did this controller last before it started malfunctioning? I don't know, man. I didn't use the Xbox for a while because I stopped playing Halo. So this controller just sort of sat for a bit, and that was my biggest mistake. Had I used it regularly and the stuff happened, then I could have probably got it fixed under warranty. Because I don't think I've used it actually technically more than a year, but it's been sitting in my closet for more than a year, because I didn't play. with it as much.
Strongholds.
The L3 and R3 button, those are some of the worst, man. But even the bumpers, man, they bug out all the time. Everything about these controllers bug out. Even like the arrow keys and stuff like that. They all kind of get janky. And a lot quicker than they should, I feel like. I just don't get it, man. Controller jankiness. Put a sour note on it today. What to do?
Claim and hold the zone, Spartan.
Translocator, my mark.
Enemy team scoring.
Translocator available.
Your team scoring.
It's yours. Now we keep it that way.
They're under us.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Halfway to victory.
Let's see them try to take it from us. Stronghold Charlie lost.
I'm around the corner, man. There's no way they could get shots around that corner, dude.
S7 sniper inbound. The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Bravo is ours. S7 sniper available. Shots.
Enemy team scoring.
Another one down.
It's yours. Now we keep it that way. Stronghold Charlie lost. You're rather terrifying with that thing. Translate. translocator en route. Translocator ready for pickup.
Your team scoring.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Stay mobile.
Enemy team scoring.
Enemy shields down.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Stronghold Charlie lost. Captured Alpha.
Your team scoring.
Power items incoming. We've captured Charlie. No pressure, please. Power items have arrived. The enemy has captured Charlie.
Oh my god, I walked right into that. I'm gonna stick with team.
We've captured Alpha. Stronghold Bravo lost.
Shields are down.
Stronghold Bravo is ours.
Your team scoring.
Enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team scoring.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Captured Charlie. The enemy has captured Alpha.
Enemy shields down.
Stronghold Bravo is ours. The enemy has captured Charlie. Quantum translocator inbound. The enemy has captured Bravo. Translocator available.
Another one down.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Your team scoring. Nearing victory.
S7 Inbound. S7 sniper available. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team score.
Kaboom!
Your team score. Victory.
I was drifting away from teammates too often, so I was getting caught with like 1v2s and 1v3s that I didn't stand a chance, man. Anyway, we won. Right, for this last game, we're going to play Big Team Battle if we can get into it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We shall go with... I really want to do the Chimera, but I think Big Team Battle, let's go with the Eaglestrike. Go with that. Chimera looks so cool. I genuinely love the chest plates and all that they did with it. You know, incorporating the visor with the chest plate coating colors and all, whatever. You can do such cool stuff with it, like, and your coatings, like in combination. You know, thinking about it, the depth of like customization potential for this game was so deep, but potential is what I mean. Like, you could individually put the coding colors for like the visor colors for anything, or specifically mix and match coatings with different elements of the armor. So if you want the coating of one thing on your chest plate, but the main coating on your body different, and the same goes a thing. It had so much potential. Like, they really did fumble the ball with the customization in this game pretty heavily. Like, well, more than the customization, so much with this game is fumbled. It's sort of unfortunate. And yet they do like fun, cool stuff like this nonsense, you know, like tying up with a soap company. It's almost laughably fun and kind of cringe at the same time. It's ridiculous. It's like this absurd scenario where like, but I mean, it's so absurd. Some of these like crossovers, I just absolutely love it. I love the fact that they do that. That absurdity is what actually draws me to a lot of these like marketing things that Halo does in particular. And that's why I'm like, dude, I'm buying stuff that I would never buy. Dude, I bought nail polish. I gave it to my aunt. I was like, dude, you keep that. I don't want that. The nail polish. Just for coding in this game, dude.
Go. Act fast, Spartan.
your opponents and claim victory.
God, the delay.
Thrusters acquired. Ground field requisition.
All true.
That's a cool. I like the guy's arm. It's really cool.
We see you now. Whales on route.
I pressed the wrong button.
We've lost a teammate.
Dude, again, a direct impact, man. How does that not kill them? Or at least close enough, I feel.
Burn them all down.
Quantum nonsense. Yeah, cool, man. God, teammate nearly killed me there. Where are teammates running around, man? Fuck.
Victory is within reach.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Tango's
Dynamo grenades acquired.
Another victory, Spartan.
Too much there, but cool. What's up, William? I'm good. How are you? So yeah, marketing crossover with Dr. Squatch and Halo Infinite, the Spartan Scrub soap, in-game content, bonus, checked out, played with, enjoyed. Let's quickly go through all the codings and then we'll call it. So the Smellbringer coating is the in-game item that you get as the cross promotion for buying the Spartan Scrub from the Dr. Squatch lineup. It is out of stock, and I don't know if they restock it, whether the code will be available. whether the cross promotion will continue. Yeah, it's a chill coding. It's a chill coding. I do have my, distaste for red codings in this game because I feel like it makes people doubly aware that you're the enemy. Whereas if it's a blue color, it tricks them sometimes into thinking you're a friendly. But it's still, who cares, man? It's Halo. It's fun. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, coding checked out, had fun, played with. Man, I do controller, man. That second game, like, dude, I got screwed over. I'm telling you, my controller was meleeing when it shouldn't have. If this was not like panic meleeing because of some loose trigger or loose button, I would have gotten a few more kills on that. I died a lot on that one and didn't get too many kills, unfortunately, or assists or anything, man. But I mean, our team was getting dutied on anyway. But I got I got the rocket launches a couple of times, and dude, it really did screw me over. The panic melees. I guess the nice thing about the Elite controllers in comparison to the default controllers is that you can remap the buttons. So, like I did, I just disabled that button, the R3 button. That's what was happening. Even in my gunfights, man, in the first game, dude, I'll be shooting and I'll be moving around the character, and then you'll do these panic melees. God. It happens in COD too, man. Like when the controllers get a little old, and the L3 button becomes like loose or like easily clickable, or the thumbstick becomes like whatever, and that firmness between the click and the thumbstick isn't there anymore. And then suddenly you're panic meleeing everything you do. It's not like it's the controller, I'm telling you. When that happens to you, just change up your controller and it'll stop happening. It's just one of those things where it's time to replace the controller. And I think the PlayStation Edge controller, the fact that you can change the modules, that's huge. That's actually a huge deal, because those are tend to be the biggest issue with the controllers. But like I said, with this Elite controller, some of the buttons have started malfunctioning, and even on the PlayStation, I've had lots of PlayStation controllers where the arrow keys start malfunctioning, or the buttons start malfunctioning, and you can't replace those modules in the PlayStation controller either. So once that starts happening with those controllers, then those controllers are done for too. The sad thing is it happened with the R3 bumper. Was the first to go on this Elite Series 2 controller, the R1 button. That's the first thing that's started malfunctioning. But I've just been sort of overlooking it for all my games, but I really can't, man. Sometimes it's pretty important, a button, and when it doesn't register or it's not registering properly, it's so annoying. But now it looks like the thumbstick's also malfunctioned, it's become loose, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I don't really like spending so much money on these controllers for them to just get janky so quick. Yeah, it sort of threw a little sour note on the gameplay today for me. Knowing that I might have to fork up for another one of these nonsenses. Yeah, I think that's the biggest appeal to just a keyboard and mouse. Is even the good keyboards and mouses, man, like, it's not gonna be like, these controllers go so fast, dude. They go so fast. They get so janky so fast, and there's nothing you can do about it. Legitimately nothing. I mean, I guess you can keep using them, and who cares? Like, it's only the biggest sweats that really care. But still, it gets frustrating to a certain extent, even for a casual like me. The other warning I want to give you with this Dr. Squatch thing, to give you this heads up right now, man. I mean, I should have said it in the beginning, honestly. 2 warnings, in fact. One is, if you do buy a Dr. Squatch product, okay, like the Spartan Scrub, if you manage to get your hands on it, if they restock it and they have the code and all, they will start spamming your email with the promotional stuff. And I'm fairly certain I did not click the subscribe to the promotional stuff. But yet I was getting a lot of emails daily, multiple emails sometimes. But the nice thing about the email thing is once you unsubscribe, they did stop. But yeah, they started spamming that. So be aware of that. And the other thing is, if you watch a Dr. Squatch, I don't know what it is, Squatch or Squatch? I guess it's Squatch. YouTube video, YouTube's algorithm will start spamming you their videos. I don't know what the fuck it is about it, dude. I think the soap company advertises on YouTube. I think that might be the case. Maybe that's what. And to be fair, their videos are kind of funny. Like, there are little ads that they do on YouTube for their different soap bars. It's pretty funny, but like, still, like, I watched like the Halo one once, yeah, and then suddenly, like, almost every day I was getting like a Dr. Squatch video recommended to me on my YouTube channel. Like, what the fuck is this, man? I'm looking at these so fucking commercial videos am I gonna have to like get like recommended? So just bear in mind those 2 things could happen. The YouTube thing stopped now. Like, I obviously I watched a couple of them because I was interested, and like I said, some of their like commercial videos on YouTube or whatever, it's not really I mean, it is a commercial, but it's on their YouTube channel is what they're recommending. YouTube's recommending. They want advertising like thing. Like, it wasn't like an ad that popped up. Because I got YouTube Prime, so like I don't get the ads. But like, they were recommending their videos from their channel, right? And those are all just technically like skits that they do to advertise their soap. And I watched a couple. They were fun. They weren't horrible. But yeah, once I stopped watching them, eventually YouTube stopped recommending it too. Also, and like I said, the email thing, even though I suspect I did not, I'm pretty sure I did not subscribe to their newsletter promotional email thing. If I did, I don't know, but once I unsubscribed, they did stop. They stopped it. So that was a nice thing. Sometimes these companies, even when you unsubscribe, they don't stop sending you this shit. But yeah, they did. That was nice. Yeah, the gameplay could have been better. The connections in this game, man, also, man. Come on. But it's okay. I had fun. And like I said, the title, the marketing mayhem, is probably going to be the new way I title these cross-promotional streams where I check out something. And like I said, in this case, and all the other ones, none of these companies, like, none of them sponsor me, nothing like that. And I bought the products. I bought the products to check it out. In the Oreo case, someone gave me the code, but it wasn't to like promote it or anything like that. Like, there was no like, it was just some viewer that gave me the code. But I hadn't bought the Oreo cookies. I mean, I bought Oreo cookies, but I didn't buy that particular set. But with all the other stuff, like in these marketing mayhem streams, I have bought the product and paid for the shipping and everything to get the code, including this one. I doubt I'll ever update you whether the soap's any good and all. Like I said, even when my aunt does eventually bring it to me, I'll just throw it in the closet as a like collectible, fun collectible that I got from the Halo thing. No joke, this Halo, like, it's so weird. It really is, man. It's been so long since I bought a soap bar, and still I'm forking up like $8 for a fucking soap bar. I'm not joking, dude. Like, I don't know how like soap bars cost in the US, but in India, like $8, the conversion to like Indian rupees, you can get so many soap bars for that value. I don't know if artisanal or specialty soaps are worth it if they're gonna charge like that, dude. And then on top of that, I had to like shipment and all that. Also, just heads up, there are like discount codes. Like, so if you do eventually, like, if they do restock it, definitely look up the website. Like, what I did is Googled Dr. Squatch discount codes. And there's almost always a discount code in some way or the other that, you know, like Google will find it for you or whatever, right? So I did use a discount code and got most of my shipping cut off, like discounted. But still had to pay a little bit of shipment and for the soap bar. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. Plan for tomorrow's Battlefield. We're going to do a little Battlefield playing and most likely trying out an operator while I try to complete the weekly challenges at the same time. But, you know, excuse to play the game kind of thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah. I kind of do want to try out the soap, considering how pricey it is. I'm like, damn, dude, I want to see how good this soap bar is.